life is a Tubi movie, okay? I just didn't know. I was the leading role. Yeah.
Now I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hey y'all. Got the little mic, you feel me, from the TikTok shop. Go get y'all one. Yeah, some of that. Some of that. Where do I even start? Because your girl been gone for a little minute. Y'all, this year has been crazy. It's been crazy, honey. It's been very unexpected. It's been very much what's next. My life is a Tubi movie, okay? And I was just one of the actresses in the movie, and I was the leading role. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little life update and also answer 10 questions just to give y'all a little insight on what your girl been up to and just what's tea with me, honey. Okay, y'all. So a little update about me is last time y'all see me upload was the beginning of the year. I was at that time going through a breakup actually. And about the beginning of January, the end of December. So I made the video a little bit while things were kind of rocky and they were kind of ending still. This year, I've been trying to heal. I've been trying to be better. When you are used to somebody, I was actually in the relationship for 5 years. I was 18, boom, straight in a relationship till 25. Now I'm 25, about to be 26 in April. I had to unlearn a lot of things. I had to heal from a lot of things. I had to break down what all happened in that relationship. I had to learn that I'm a person outside of that relationship. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in a person that we forget who we are individually. With saying that, no matter who you are watching this right now, when you are in a relationship, never lose your individuality. Sometimes we can get so wrapped up in a person and their dreams and their hopes and their visions and their purpose that we forget our visions, dreams, purpose, and we don't even realize it sometimes. Sometimes hindsight is 2020. So once we're placed out of that situation, we see things a lot more clear. And to really step back and realize that you never needed that person, or you know what I'm saying? You went through that for a reason so you could learn A, B, and C young. I'd rather go through it now than, you feel me, to be in my 30s, 40s, and then be learning certain lessons that I learned in this relationship. And when I stepped back from it this year, I realized how much free time I had without being with that person, and how much time I had to learn myself again. I can learn who I am outside of this person because I'm healing myself. That journey was personal. I feel like this year was a very personal journey and just a thing where you either gonna love me and thug it out with me and be patient with me if I'm distant, or kick rocks, you feel me? So that's just a little bit about this year. This year had many unexpected turns. I lost my job a day after my birthday. I was there for like 2.5 years, still grieving, still healing my dad. My father passed June 24th, 2022. And it feels like it was literally just yesterday. And I listen to his voicemails and I still go through our pictures, and it's very, very hard. It's very hard accepting. I went through a long period of denial. It just blows my mind. But when you are grieving, I know someone that lost their dad 10 years ago and they still grieve like it happened yesterday. Nobody could tell you the time frame of your healing journey and your grieving process. Very personal. That is something that you have to go through alone. That is a walk that you have to go through alone. Losing someone that you thought would be here longer than they were. It's the hardest thing. So yeah, just healing and grieving and accepting a lot of things for what they are has been my journey this year. A part of the healing is acknowledging and accepting things for what they are, things for what they were, and things for what they will be. I've done a lot of writing. I've wrote out a lot of things that I didn't even know were still bothering me to this day. That happened as a child that affected me to this day. And they affected how I was in a relationship. And they affect my way of thinking. And I didn't even realize until I wrote it on paper. This year has been very interesting, to say the least, honey. I'm just excited for going into next year. That's why I'm trying to let these last 3 months of the year be very intentional. Right now, I can honestly say I feel more at peace than I have in a very long time. So let's get into these questions, honey. Let's get into the tea. Okay, so the first question is, what habit do you have that is not suitable for you in this season? Honestly say my time management skills, honey. I'm gonna be late to my own funeral. I could have everything laid out. From jewelry to fit, hairstyle idea, the socks, and honey, I'ma still find a way to be late. Pray for me, y'all. Okay, so the second question is, what current habits do you have that make you feel good? The current habits that I have that make me feel good would have to be, I've been very much into podcasts lately, praying, talking to God more often. Just me writing in general, it's very much therapeutic, your mind off of everything. Me waking up every day doing that, listening to worship music daily. I couldn't have got through this year if it wasn't for him. Amen. I feel like I actually have a relationship now more than I ever have in my life. So getting back into doing the things that I love. So the third question is, what advice would I give my younger self? The best is yet to come. This isn't the end. You haven't even met the best version of you yet. You haven't even met who you're becoming. You don't even know who you're becoming yet. Like, you don't even know the potential. You just feel the now. You feel the emotions now. You feel depressed now. You don't even know some of the people, places, and things you're going to come across one day. The best is yet to come, honey. Best believe. Okay, y'all. So the next question is, what are my three strongest qualities? One would be my resilience. Like, I've been through so much, and the fact that I can bounce back like it's nothing. I feel like my childhood has a lot to do with that. I've never really been used to consistency. Two, I would say I'm very genuine. Everything that I say is real. When I say I love somebody, I love you. You feel me? Like, if I say I care about you, if I say get home safe, if I mean it. I'm not a person that is very vulnerable. So if I'm ever vulnerable, I mean it with my heart. The third thing I would have to say, my strongest quality would have to be my heart. I'm still very solid. I would have to say I'm still very loyal. I got a loyal mindset, people I love, and my heart is still solid no matter what I've been through. I've been through a lot of crazy stuff. I've dealt with a lot of um disloyalty and betrayal and hurt and trust issues to still have the heart that I have and still be as loyal as I am. See, not everybody's like that. Like, I be saying I want to be cold, but like my heart is always solid. It's always there no matter what I go through. After the day, I'm just who I am. And I'm thankful to God really, because I could really be some evil, cold hearted person, but it's just not in me. Okay, so y'all, number 5, what promise did I make to myself that I will never break? A promise that I made to myself that I never want to break is to never lose yourself in someone again. Sometimes when you're in love, you do some crazy things. You accept some crazy things. You go through some crazy things because of the sake of love. But I pray that I never allow love to make me lose myself again in the way that I did. So for number 6, the question was, how is your mental health from 1 to 10? I would have to honestly rate my mental health from 1 to 10 at a 9 right now. And that's huge for me because a couple months ago, I was definitely at a 1, -100 if you ask me, honey. Girl was going through it mentally, everything, in every which way possible. So yeah, I would definitely have to say a 9. I feel like I'm finding peace in a lot of things in my life right now. I'm just kind of with it is what it is mindset. I'm just kind of flowing with whoever pours into me, I pour into them. I'm at peace with a lot of things, honestly, in my life that before I wasn't at peace with. I'm just very grateful. Like, I'm very grateful with my relationship with God, very grateful with everything that He got me through this year. So I have no choice but to be grateful. Like, even us waking up every day, like, I wake up in the morning, like, wow, I'm up again. Like, God gave me another chance. Just being outside in the nature and being outside in the sun. I love being in nature. And I'll just like really sit there and be like, wow, like I'm really out here just enjoying nature. I'm enjoying what God created. Every moment is just so precious. Like even being at work when you want to complain, you want to be mad. It's like God is so good because I have a job. Like I didn't have a job a few months ago and it was a struggle. Let me tell you, it was a struggle finding another one. So I'm just grateful at where I'm at and the people I have around me. Okay, so for number 7, what is my favorite childhood memory? Favorite childhood memory would have to be um with my childhood best friend Deanna and her sisters and with everybody in the neighborhood. Like we used to kick it, like I say, all day. We was kicking it outside all day, honey. We was finding things to do. We used to ride our bikes all through the complex. We used to kick it and vibe. Number 8, what is one lesson that I learned from my last relationship? Always have standards and always hold yourself to them standards. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you let certain things slide and slide and slide and slide. There's just certain things that I won't let slide no more. Things that I'm not cool with no more. I feel like I just got so comfortable in the relationship that I was just settling. I feel like going forward, I know to always have a standard and to always make sure that the person is held to that standard. You don't want to be in a relationship with a bunch of regrets. Okay, number 9, y'all, is how do I fight depression? A few months ago, I was definitely very much depressed. Didn't want to get out of bed. Like, had to literally pray to God to get out of bed. So I would wake up at noon. I would go get me a little bottle of water. I'll go straight to bed until like 4 o'clock, especially when I wasn't working. I would have to say the way that I fought the depression would be it's nothing but getting up and fighting it. For a little bit, I had to just get up and put some lashes on and just get in that mode again because sometimes you have to be your own support. Like yes, you have people around you, but sometimes you have to be your own support and force yourself through some things. I think that was the best thing for me to do is get up, get cute, get ready, throw on a little makeup, throw on some lashes, just to kind of feel better about myself, do my edges. Some days I just didn't even care. Like I would walk out the house with a bonnet on, and that's not even like me. I don't even like doing that. I would say play your music, even if you have to do it every day, because I know depression can be months, weeks. So if you have to wake up every day, play your music out loud, get in your zone. If you're a content creator, create some content. Even if you don't feel like it, force it and you're gonna feel better. Going for a walk, just being in the sun. I think being in the sun just changes my mood altogether. I would say just going on a nature walk, going for a ride even. Sometimes going for a ride is so therapeutic, just playing your music, zoning out from the world, just taking that time for yourself. Sometimes it's hard to even leave the house when you're depressed. So just still forcing it and literally fighting your way through. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy to fight your way through because I know. I know what it's like to barely even want to brush your teeth and shower. I'm a person that showers about twice a day sometimes. So when I wasn't showering, I didn't even care to text people back or answer the phone. Telling you, I understand. I get it. And that got me through was fighting through it and then begging to God to get me through it. I'm talking phone on D&D all day, not answering nobody, not wanting to talk, not even wanting to breathe sometimes. Like I literally lost myself completely. I had to get back to myself. So number 10 is, am I currently dating? That's for me to know, for y'all to find out. Stick around. So subscribe to find out if I'm dating. That's too much tea. I ain't gonna reveal too much. Definitely single. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm peaceful. Gonna see. We just gonna see. We on the road to 30, honey. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my 20s, honey. Definitely want to get married before I'm 30 or in my early 30s at least. Doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It is what it is. Whatever is in God's plan is in his plan. Wrap it up for the little Q&A and life update, y'all. Babe, I love you. You my everything. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. You can also find me on TikTok, Tiana Cherie, Instagram, Tiana Cherie with 2 A's at the end. And you are now tuning out of Not As Tiana TV. And I hope you have a blessed night. Blessed day if you're watching it during the day. And I will be back with y'all here real soon. I'm gonna catch y'all a little later. Baby, go together. Tell them hoes we go together. Nigga, we go together. Tell them hoes we go together. What the I don't know where I'm looking. I'm looking over here. The camera is over here. Like, what's going on? What's T? What's T?